It's a new rise. If somebody lift those hands tonight. It's a new rise. I need you to speak it over your own life tonight. It's a new rise. It's a new rise.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Megan DiMartino, and I am solo flighting today. I am the guest of honor. And I made a decision to do this as I was preparing for my birthday month, which is next month, August. This is the last day of July. And I knew as I was preparing for August and my guest, I said, I'm going to do this myself because I want to share with you a celebration of milestones. Because we want to celebrate, guys, milestones. Small ones, large ones. I was speaking to my graphic designer, Elizabeth, and we were talking about the word milestones. And she said, it's funny. She has now a toddler. And she said, I'm celebrating milestones every step that she takes. So it's the same difference with our lives. We need to be present and be intentional with our lives. I'm about to turn 75. I'll be going into the 76th journey around the sun. I don't really think of it that way. I really don't talk about my age, haven't. But I know as I know in my spirit that it's time to do that for this birthday. It's a celebration of milestones. I have been working, building, and I'm using that word working because intentionally, because I have been creating businesses since I was a young woman. And it's not because I set out initially to be an entrepreneur. I set out to do what my passion was, which was creating. And I thought I was going to be a fashion designer. God had different plans. But my path, let's call it that, evolved into the cosmetic industry. And from there, it evolved into the salon industry and national sales and marketing. And I saw what I was interested in. So pay attention. This is one of clarity. Pay attention. I knew I was going to create. I had an epiphany as I was working, and that's part of my TED Talk. You can always go to propel.megandimartino.com/info, and we'll go into that later, but the TED Talk is there. But I saw creating then something in the cosmetic world because that is what I was working in at that time. And so it evolved then into national sales and marketing in the salon industry. And I saw the salon industry starting to evolve. Nail services such as acrylics came into the industry. These are milestones. I saw that and I knew what I was interested in. I'm smack dab in the middle of the baby boomer generation. And I saw what I was looking for and it didn't exist. So I set out to create. But I knew it was going to be in the cosmetic skincare world as time went on. So that is when I took the job with Alcon Laboratories, which led me, this New York girl, to Texas in 1987. I've been here one more year than when I grew up and lived in the New York area. Yeah. So I took that job so I could interface with very sophisticated chemists to learn because there wasn't Google, there wasn't YouTube, there was no way to glean information other than really extracting it from experts. So I said, well, why not be in the middle of it? So I took that job and moved to Texas, worked with them for 5 years, and then started my first brand, Glycolique. The original glycolic acid line, original guys, original, sold to salons and spas and medical spas. But I really didn't have any idea what I was doing as far as building and starting and then scaling and sustaining. I just knew it was time to do it. I knew it was time in the marketplace to do it. So basically, I started Glycolique, introduced it through the wholesale beauty distributors that I had been working with for about almost 10 years at that point. So they knew me, they trusted me, and they gave me a shot. So I built that, sold it then 5 years later, and started Novita. New birth, new life, always something new. That's my promise. My promise is to look into the marketplace and what are you looking for, what you are needing. I've been doing that now for 33 years. So with that, I am here at the inn, I should say, and at the Novita Beauty Regenerative Wellness Clinic. I started in Georgetown, Texas in 2005, what became Novitas Spa and then evolved to the Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. So that started Novitas Spa, Luxury Day Spa, Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. And then in 19, we added regenerative stem cell to that. And the long story, I'm not going to share that here, but we added regenerative stem cell to it. And I had it myself in my knee and then in my shoulder, and people asked, could we have it? I said, let me see. And saw we could because we're a medical spa and added it. So I have been evolving over these last 33 years, but predicated on what you needed. My passion is creative. My purpose is you. So my milestones are all of these with the end in sight, which is to help you. Then in 21, I was introduced, 2021, to LifeWave, non-transdermal stem cell activation patch, the X39. Extraordinary. We all have stem cells in our bodies, but at 30, they're 50% dormant. At 60, they're 90+% dormant. So that's why we age, because the cell is degenerating and can't fight back. So we all need to have our own stem cells activated. So I am so passionate about this because it helps so many things. And again, I'm not going to go into that here. That is where you call me, DM me, message me, join the Propel community. But in 2021, I was approached during COVID to sell my business. Someone approached me and I said, well, I'm not necessarily not interested in selling the asset purchase, but not the intellectual property. So I never sold the trade name Novitas Spa, which is federally trademarked. I never sold the skincare product, which is behind me, Novitas Spa Clinicals. I never sold, the URL, which I established in 97, the shopping cart that is on it for the products, the Novitas Spa clinical products. So basically speaking, guys, I have been evolving this. And then in 22, I found this location that I'm in here right now, this beautiful, we call it the collective, because several of the gals that used to be my employees now rent rooms. So basically, they are under the umbrella of Novita. Novita, again, means new birth, new life, always something new. We have a wonderful a nurse practitioner who is doing so many extraordinary things in health and wellness. So it is evolving. And as I started to share, after I sold the asset purchase in 20 to 21, I started the Propel Your Business and Life Activation Program. One of the banners is behind me right here. And then the other is for the product. And behind me here, and I'm sitting in front of it, is the retail stand for the Novitas Spa clinical products. But all of this to say, in this evolution and starting Propel, I have a community called the Propel Community, and I want you to join it. It's no charge. You receive so much for and through it. You receive a Propel daily of a piece of inspiration and encouragement from me. It'll be in your text every morning as the day opens up. And then notifications of events that we do, as well as a weekly newsletter. We do virtuals, we do webinars, we do live events. And that is only going to grow more in 2026. I have just established the Queen's Court Ministries, which is attached to Biz Ministry. The word ministry, don't let it fool you. You have a ministry. Whatever you're doing in life is your ministry. Ministry is speaking forth of what you believe in and what you want to share. So in preparation for this 75th birthday is on August 12th. I started May 30th doing what I call the 75 days of love, hope, and joy. And that is every day. I take the Propel Daily that you get in the morning, and at 11:30, so around that time here in Central, I go live on YouTube. So you can go to the Megan DiMartino YouTube channel and subscribe first off, but you'll get all of, I think we're doing day 62 today. And every day I take the Propel Daily and expound upon it for you with encouragement, with inspiration to know that it's never too early or too late to create the life of your dreams. Never. You just have to have that why. I was speaking to Sarah Petrowski today, who was one of my employees over at the Novitas Bond Medical Rejuvenation Clinic. And as a proud mama, as I am with all of these gals that are here, that she is now in nursing school and growing and expanding. That is my heart, to help you start, scale, and sustain the business and life of your dreams. Because if you don't have a life, guys, and you start a business, guess what? You're just creating a job for yourself. So you need to be clear. That's where the 5 C's come in from the Propel program. Clarity, courage, confidence, commitment, and compassion. And compassion is compassion for yourself. How many times have I made mistakes? Oh, goodness gracious. And if I stopped every time I made that mistake, I would not be sitting here right now. So I want you to own that if you have a dream in your heart, if you can see it, if you can believe it, then take action. Take that first step. Make no mistake, from the time I started with Mrs. Peppard in Country Clothes, designer sportswear in Lord and Taylor in 1970, and worked with Mrs. Peppard until she retired, and then went to Bloomingdale's. And as I shared, and I worked in the cosmetic department as a manager of a line that they brought in from London called Biba. And during that season is when I got that epiphany. Someday I'm going to create something like this. I had my bell bottoms on and my ruffled shirt. It's one of the reasons I wore it today. Long hair, long flowy hair. It was a lot of years ago, but I had that epiphany and I never stopped. So celebrate those milestones. Don't stop. Just know that if it's in your heart, do not stop. And that's why I started the Propel program, to give you tools to start, scale, and sustain. They're based on the 5 C's: clarity, courage, confidence, commitment, and compassion. Give yourself compassion. God gives us grace every day. It wipes it away. Give yourself that grace. Take that first step. No matter how many times you've tried and started, take it, and don't stop. That clarity, courage, have that clarity, knowing what you want. I knew I was going to create something. If I wasn't creating something, I couldn't breathe every day in every way. But it's building that courage muscle, and then that builds that confidence to know that you can commit to it. You can start. And then that compassion. So join me in the Propel community, where you will get these nuggets of inspiration and encouragement, and go to and join me, I guess I should say, in the Propel, in the YouTube 75 days of love, hope, and joy. And why did I call it love, hope, and joy? Why? Because I love you. I care about you. I so much want to help you. And that is what love is. Love is a action word. It's not an emotion. It's an action word. It's a give and take, and building each other. Because what you give back, like Sarah Petrowski today, sharing some nuggets of megisms, yes, it's so filling my spirit. And so love is give and take. So I am doing this for you, but back to me. It's a boomerang. And hope. Hope is a force. It's not just a hopeism. It is a wishing and a hoping. No, it's a force. If faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God, and faith is the substance of things hoped for, and the evidence of not yet seen. So know that step by step by step, know that that hope is there over the horizon. Just take that first step and continue on. Do not stop. Do not stop. And joy? Why am I saying joy? The joy of the Lord is with us, but we have to make that choice. Lean on joy, choose joy, lean on it. Know that it's there. No matter what you're going through, no matter what circumstance, God will take you through. It is joy. Joy, it propels me every day. I have a joyful heart, and it propels my decisions, what I see, and it is listening, asking, seeking, knocking. God, ask God, and He will guide you. Seek, and the door will be open, and knock, and it will be there. And that's why, this stem cell activation patch of X39, uh, it has helped so many people. So many, myself, my hair has grown back. I was balding up in my crown here, and my hairline was receding, receding, receding. It's it's thicker than it's been in years. I've lost 40 pounds. I didn't even know it had a correlation to the X39. Had no idea. But when my cravings changed, then I was able to stop drinking alcohol, and I was able to have clarity of mind and sleeping through the night. I hadn't done that in years, years and years. So I just implore you to be your own health advocate, because the beauty will come as well. Beauty is God's idea. So celebrate these milestones. Join me for the next 12 days, I guess it is, maybe 11 days now, till August 12th, I guess it is that. And with that said, join me on YouTube for the 75 days of love, hope, and joy. And start and never stop. Never. Just know that God has put that plan in you. He knows the end in sight, the end from the beginning. Just know, trust it, trust Him. Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That's where you get just pulled off. In your own understanding, in all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining me in all of these deep dives. And I have some really exciting guests coming up for my birthday, August and September. Love you guys, and be blessed.
Hello, peace. Hello, joy.